Space Coast Daily on location here at the Orlando Melbourne International Airport. And today we're going to be taking you on a experience, on a trip from Orlando Melbourne International Airport up to North Carolina on the new Allegiant flights, which is a big deal for Melbourne. They're very affordable flights. My flight was $110 round trip from here to Concord, North Carolina. Very convenient, and our local airport made a deal with Allegiant, and we're going to give you a taste of the experience of what it's like to take this Allegiant flight from Melbourne up to North Carolina. Well, the first thing you experience when you come to Orlando Melbourne International Airport is the incredibly convenient and affordable parking. There is the entrance to the parking lot right there. We're going to show it to you, and the terminal is right behind it. So you literally get out of your car into the terminal. And coming right off of NASA, right into the long-term parking lot. Very simple, lots of very easy parking spaces to find. And right by that beautiful new terminal here at Orlando Melbourne International Airport. No getting shuttle buses or trams or anything like that, worrying about whether you're going to make your flight, because your parking is literally a minute's walk from the terminal doors. And to give you an idea on just how close your car is, there we go, we just parked our car. Nice covered walkway right into the terminal, which is right there. Very convenient, very easy. There's the new entrance for TUI Airlines, which is now, of course, bringing over 150,000 tourists from the United Kingdom into Brevard County, thanks to the new arrangement that the Melbourne Orlando International Airport made with TUI, one of the largest operators in the world. And there's the Delta and Allegiant check-in. And as you can see by that sign up there, that's the flight we'll be taking. That's the Allegiant non-stop flights to Pittsburgh, Nashville, and Concord, North Carolina. And this is where people unload. They can pull up if they wish and just unload their bags. They have a ride, and of course, we're right into the terminal. Beautiful air-conditioned terminal. Not too many people, just enough, and plenty of agents available. No waiting in long lines here at Orlando Melbourne International Airport. And that's where we're going to be checking in right there. Thanks to the very easy app where I bought my ticket, didn't even have to check in at the counter here. Got my boarding passes online. Of course, you can see the American ticket counter. People checking in for a flight there. And of course, our good friends at Delta Airlines, always a very reliable carrier here at Orlando Melbourne. But today we're flying on Allegiant up to Concord, North Carolina. Let's go check out the security procedures. A nice new addition, the VIP lounge is also open daily for folks who want a little extra comfort, a little extra relaxation. Some premium complimentary offerings there in the VIP lounge that you can enjoy. You really get this concierge service here at your local hometown airport. And of course, with the big Florida Tech banner here in the lobby, as well as a giant screen showing local companies like the Vieira Company and other local restaurants and so on, you get that local feel that this is your hometown airport. Of course, exciting growth here at your airport here, with the incredible new terminal renovation and expansion project underway in full swing due to the growth here at your local hometown airport. So construction going on, but it's good stuff. Growing, and better services, better facilities as your airport grows. Well, we're about 2 hours from takeoff for our flight, but as you can see, when you go to some of the other larger airports, maybe there's thousands of people hustling and bustling trying to get through this spot, but guess what? We're going to go through easy peasy, no problem at all. Very friendly security checkpoint here. Got us a mask, but very easy to come through this security. No long lines, no stress. Very, very convenient, stress-free experience taking your bags through the security checkpoint. And speaking with the security agent there, very helpful, very nice, very friendly. They have 16 folks here helping people through. They've got 3 flights tonight. The TUI flight with 200 people and a couple other flights with another 300 people. So 500 people coming through. But I'll tell you what, you wouldn't know it because it's very smooth, very easy and beautiful. No stress. Local artists' work adorn the new entranceway here. Once again, another signal that this is a local airport for local people. Beautiful artwork here from local folks. The Brevard Cultural Alliance presents this Brevard County Treasures exhibit, which is again another sign that this is hometown feel, hometown airport. L3 Harris with the strong presence here, delivering breakthrough technology here. Of course, based in Melbourne, Florida, big local company. Nice gift shop where you can pick up some essentials, very convenient. And a nice full-service bar if you'd like a nice beverage before you leave. Airplanes of Spirit, Allegiant, Prime Air, Air Canada, TUI all lined up here at Melbourne Airport Ground Services. And guess what? Dunkin' Donuts right here at Gate 7. Again, not big long lines, a nice tiki bar here, or a nice full service bar, and another gift shop right by the gate. And there we go, that's the gate we'll be taking off from, non-stop to Concord, North Carolina on Allegiant. Little seats for the little ones, things to play around with. Look at the airplanes outside. There's the construction that's underway for the new exciting new terminal in the Skyway there. And the growth is exciting here as the terminal renovation and expansion project is well underway. TUI, of course, now flying out of here. And the hometown airport getting better and better. I've got about 2 hours to my flight. Very quiet here in the terminal. There'll be 150 people on my flight. It's full. But very nice place to relax, maybe catch up on some work and enjoy some Dunkin'. And of course the exciting TUI Airlines, which is now bringing people from Birmingham and Manchester and Gatwick Airport in London right here to Melbourne, Orlando. 150,000 TUI passengers slated to come into Melbourne this year. Very exciting addition for the local business community. That's TUI Airlines. This is the temporary entrance as the new terminal is being built. The very helpful gate agent there explained to us that there'll be 300 passengers on this flight later this evening going back to the UK. In the meantime, where's that Dunkin'? Right here. Okay, thank you. Again, no lines, so nice. Nice departure from Orlando International Airport, which is an hour away. One of the world's strongest airlines, Delta, of course KLM and Air France also operating a flight this evening up to Atlanta. And folks waiting on that flight, again, no stress, no big lines, very, very easy. And that's the main message here at your local Orlando Melbourne International Airport. Fresh made bacon sandwich going in the bag. We'll let you know what we think about this Dunkin' bacon, egg and cheese croissant. Looks pretty good, it's nice and hot. Here we are, comfortably seated at gate number 2 in the terminal. And if we had walked straight into the terminal out to this gate, it would have taken us about 6 minutes, I'm estimating, completely from getting your car parked all the way up to waiting to get on your flight. Very convenient. And I give the hot sandwich about 8.5 out of 10, not bad. And there's our airplane by Allegiant, just flown in from Concord and just refueling and getting everyone ready to take the flight. About an hour flight up to Concord, North Carolina.
Customers with priority boarding, as well as Allegiant World MasterCard holders to board. If you are a card holder, please be ready to show us your card when you approach the boarding.
Nice easy check-in at the gate. Getting on board the flight now to Concord, North Carolina. About a 1-hour trip up and down into Concord.
The light trouble is on the route of flight, so just pay attention to that fast seatbelt sign. Current weather being reported in Concord. Winds are currently out of the north at 13 miles an hour, gusting to 16. Visibility is greater than 10 miles. Overcast skies at around 4,300 feet. The current temperature is 72 degrees. Again, good evening. Welcome aboard.
Ordered overhead bin. Please notify a flight attendant if you need any assistance. If you receive an emergency exit row, we may call upon you to open that exit in the event of an emergency. Please review the criteria found on the safety information card located at your seat. If you are unwilling or unable to perform these functions, please notify a flight attendant who will be happy to reseat you. For everyone's safety, federal regulations prohibit the use of cellular network services during flight. In preparation for departure, please ensure that all personal electronic devices are now set to airplane mode. Our in-flight service provides the opportunity to purchase alcohol. However, federal law prohibits consuming any alcohol you may have brought on board. We also will not serve any alcoholic beverages to any person who appears to be intoxicated. And as a reminder, folks, it is still a TSA directive that requires all passengers to wear a face covering at all times throughout the flight. It does need to be worn properly over the nose and mouth unless actively eating or drinking. We appreciate your cooperation on this matter. Our estimated flying time tonight is 1 hour and 16 minutes. Welcome aboard.
Well, the airplane itself is quite comfortable on the inside. Seats are not giant, but they're not too small either. I'm a big guy, I'm 6'3", and I'm comfortable in these seats. Quite a lot of wind, I guess, up in North Carolina, so it's about a 76-minute flight today up to Concord from Orlando Melbourne International Airport. The whole experience really is highlighted by lack of thousands of people that you find at other airports. Long lines, always waiting for this, waiting for that. There is no waiting here at Orlando Melbourne International Airport. Park your car, walk across the parking lot into the terminal and out to your flight. Very easy, very convenient, and the price, folks, that's the main thing. Allegiant now, of course, offering these flights to Concord, North Carolina, Nashville, Tennessee, and Pittsburgh, around $100, $125. Book it on the app, very easy. A round trip for $125 to those interesting, fun cities is a great investment, and congratulations so far goes to Orlando Melbourne International Airport for pulling this one off with Allegiant and getting our local people here in Brevard really very affordable flights, high quality service, and low stress. Well, about a 4-minute roll out to the takeoff to the runway. Of course, this runway, very long. This is an international airport. Takes the big Dreamliner aircraft from TUI and the other big international carriers. And here we go, get ready to take off. About a 76-minute flight from Orlando Melbourne International Airport up to Concord, North Carolina. It'll be dark when we get there. We'll be able to see when we land, but so far so good. It's been a very good experience. The price again, $120 for a round-trip ticket versus maybe hundreds of dollars in a more stressful environment at some other airports further away. Here we go, up and away on a Allegiant flight from Orlando Melbourne International Airport up to Concord, North Carolina. Allegiant Airlines now offering very, very affordable flights out of Orlando Melbourne International Airport. Up and away. Beautiful city of Melbourne, Florida, Florida's Space Coast. Going across the Indian River, there's the home of Emerge Healthcare right down there. Holmes Regional Medical Center right just a little bit further south. There is, I believe that's 192, State Road 192, going across the river there, going across from one side to the beaches. Beautiful Melbourne Beach. Well, one other passenger not very happy about using a flash, but we're happy. Up and away, up to Concord, North Carolina. Air Force Base, Space Force. As we make the swing north up to Concord, North Carolina. Beautiful Cocoa Beach, Florida. Islands of Cocoa Beach. Cocoa Beach Country Club there, which will be the site of your Space Coast Sports Hall of Fame dinner on May 13th and the Breakfast of Champions. Cape Canaveral beaches, Merritt Island, south tip of Merritt Island there. Very pleasant flight, and you know, one of the things I wanted to mention earlier and didn't was the fact that the flight took off on time and is going to land on time and no delays. Another benefit from these small airports versus the big ones. I've tried to fly up here from Orlando Airport, and delay after delay after delay, and flights cancelled. But one of the benefits of these smaller airports is less flights, less traffic, and less delays. So it's a big benefit. Very affordable flight. You're getting ready to land here in beautiful Concord. If you're wondering where Concord is, it's just northwest of Charlotte and about 45 minutes to an hour east of the Boone area, Grandfather area, and a very nice place to take a break. And of course Nashville, Tennessee is on this Allegiant new flight pattern, as well as Pittsburgh. So good reasons to take affordable flights on Allegiant out of Orlando Melbourne International Airport. This is one leg of the journey of the Allegiant flights out of Melbourne Orlando International Airport, and give it a straight A+ for convenience, price, quality of service, quality of flight, arriving on time. And let's see if this is a smooth landing by the Allegiant pilot. Yes, very smooth touchdown. Concord, North Carolina. Here's the airport here at Concord. Very nice little deplaning, got a little ramp in the fresh air. Cooler here in North Carolina. Of course, it's better than a 9-hour drive, which you couldn't pay for the gas for 120 bucks. So all in all, an excellent experience. We highly recommend if you want to travel to a fun city, check out the options with Allegiant at Orlando Melbourne International Airport.
They've changed systems such a way here last. Yeah. The other one.
Baggage claim right outside the jetway. No traveling down to baggage claims in other areas. And this is how convenient it is. You're off the plane, walking out the doors, no trams, no thousands of people. And there's your ride, right outside. The Space Coast Daily. I'm Giles Malone in Concord, North Carolina.